I have only played the game for 5 hours so far. 5 hours. I didn't even free Pauline. I'm just dicking around in the Lagoon Layer the whole time. You saw me stream the game last night. You know the story. Yeah, this might be the best 3D platformer. Period. It's definitely up there. It might be too soon. I might be jumping the gun. I've only touched the first legitimate world, right? So this is only like the first major portion of the game. So I could be jumping the gun with saying this might be the best 3D platformer of all time, but I don't know, man. Something about this game really genuinely feels like something tells me they got something really special here. Like something really, really special with DK Bananza. Like, this is off the cuff. I'm just gonna yap for like 20 minutes or so. Just get my thoughts on the game out there, my impressions. I was debating making an impressions video about Donkey Kong Bananza just because I was like, do I want to talk about the game? Or do I want to actually play more? Because you ever play a game that's like so enamoring that you do anything else in your life and you're just like, I need to actually get back to the game though. I need to actually play. I need to keep playing the game. I want to keep playing the game. That's me with Bananza like right now. Because like I need to do work. I need to DoorDash today, and then I'm hanging out with friends later tonight. I have like 2 different parties I gotta go to tomorrow. So no stream today. Stream on Saturday's looking incredibly iffy, damn near 0% likely. If I'm streaming Bananza again, I'm definitely gonna stream it Sunday. You guys want to see me play the game? You want to see me just punch rocks the whole time? There you go. I'm gonna keep playing the game on Sunday on streaming, 100%. But you would also think too that like there's not that much to the game, cause like if you watch me play the game on stream, I'm just punching shit away. My first instinct just playing the game is just, oh, I gotta break these rocks. Just keep punching shit till everything breaks, cause like that is just like that's an actual instinct you get playing Donkey Kong Bananza, which is funny to think about. So you would think like, oh, that's nothing crazy, but it's like, I feel like just like like if you watch people play the game, like just punching shit down, I feel like that only covers, like it scratches the surface of like why I think this game might be something special. I'm not even to the good shit yet. I just spent 5 hours roaming the Lagoon Layer, finding all the Banandium gems, finding all the extra collectibles, the maps, the fossils, the Banandium chips. Shit ton of gold. I have like almost 30,000 gold, and I didn't even get Pauline. I don't even know how expensive shit in this game is gonna be because of how easy it is to rack up gold in this game. But we'll start with the intro. We'll start with how the game starts, because a lot of Odyssey parallels we all could already piece apart. The presentation, like the UI, and even just how the game starts, very, very, very similar to how Odyssey starts. Because like Odyssey, like you start in the Cap Kingdom, you dick around in Bonneton with like the abilities and the jumps, and then you find out like the capture ability. You fight like your first boss. Then you take the electric line to Fossil Falls, Cascade Kingdom, and then boom, title drop. This game does the same thing. It does the same thing. So it's just like, ooh, you just feel like this like really big rush of just this adrenaline. Like it's not like, it's funny because the game is very Odyssey coded. Like it's the same development team. The structure is the same. It feels like every facet of Odyssey's structure and design is pretty much refined 10 times over in Donkey Kong Bananza. Like if it felt good seeing the title drop as soon as you drop down to Lagoon Layer, but it starts out similar. Like Ingot Isle, it's like, oh, there's this like discovery of all this like gold and Banandium gems. Donkey Kong got a permit to like dig and help them excavate them, so that's funny. And like just going through these mines, that's how you figure out how to like punch and like dig through stuff and destroy stuff. You use your abilities, so they give you way more space, to just mess around with the move set and just get a feel for how the game's gonna function. Because though like Ingot Isle's already like, I think it's like 5 times bigger than the Cap Kingdom in Mario Odyssey, just as an example. But like there's like so much wiggle room, so much like terrain for you to bash and destroy. You get a shit ton of gold even off the bat in Ingon Isle, so like, plus Banandium chips all throughout too. Like, there's just way more room for you to just mess around with the world and the level design, which in this game's defense, you kind of have to give them that much extra wiggle room just because you could destroy anything. Like, anything. There's like certain objects you can't destroy, like, you can't basically break. It's like certain structures you can't climb up too high outside like the zone of like each world. Certain like platforms and like spaces NPCs are standing on, you can't bust. But the vast majority of stuff though, like rocks, you could pretty much just destroy to your heart's content. So like, the game giving you that much wiggle room just off the bat feels really good. Because it's also funny too, because if you just like blaze through, like, you go through like the main stuff, you get like the main 3 Banandium gems, you run into Odd Rock, and then you drop to Lagoon Layer. It takes like not even 5 minutes. It's like not even 5 minutes to do like the main stuff. But it took me an hour though to get me down to Lagoon Layer, just because I wanted to just feel how it is, just breaking shit in. And it really is satisfying. Like, it helps that like the core design encourages you to do that, but like the sound design in this game is also really good, so that also helps making you feel satisfying just digging and punching through ground and rock. But the core design thing about DK Bananza that feels so good is just like people argue with Odyssey how there's not really that big of a feedback loop with just like the reward system, because like it pretty much is just the moons and just like regular coins and purple coins. Use both those coins to like just buy moons or just outfits, and they don't do anything, right? With DK Bananza though, you get a bunch of gold, you find all these fossils, and then like you buy like the outfits, and then you get stats with that. You get Banandium gems, the main MacGuffin, and like they give you skill points to a skill tree. Like, everything rewards you with something. Like, the reward system in Bananza already compared to Odyssey is just like infinitely better in every single way, because you actually get something in return for anything you collect in this game, which is really, really good. And all of it's useful. All of it's really useful. This Banandium gems as the main MacGuffin's one thing, but like them giving you skills, you getting a skill tree, still really fucking funny. They put that in a Donkey Kong game and a 3D platforming Donkey Kong game. But there's that. You get fossils, and then that's how you get the outfits, and like the outfits are cute, but then like they give you stats, and just like it is just like a proper full circle feedback loop with how the rewards function in this game. So there is just a strong incentive for you to just pretty much rip this game apart to its very core, and that is really fun to do. But it also helps too that just the sense of like movement, speed, and physics. I told you, by the way, I was saying since the very first trailer, there looks to be a really good sense of physics, speed, momentum. This game has movement. This game has actual movement. There's like actual movement is really fluid. It is really fluid to just move around as DK. You punch, and it's like pretty seamless punching one after another. You can punch upward, you punch downward with X and B, regular punching with Y, jumping with A, and like picking chunks up and like attacking with them with the ZR button. Like, the pacing and just the fluidity of how you break stuff, it just keeps going and going and going. The fact there's like damn near no limit to how much shit you could break in each of these worlds really helps sell just how much fun it is to just break shit apart. Because like every design element and every collectible being a good feedback loop, like being well designed and just giving the player the incentive to actually play the fucking game, right? To have fun with it. Like, that helps. But because DK is so much fun to move around, like, I love, like, you pretty much have a very similar type of, like, jump maneuver, like in Odyssey, because Mario, you, like, jump, throw Cappy, dive on Cappy, you jump on top of him, throw Cappy again, dive again. DK is, like, something very similar. He could just, like, roll, you jump, you roll midair, you get an extra hop, and then you punch while you roll. You get, like, another little extra hop, too. But DK is also just really fast in this game, too. It's just fun, dude. Because people in my chat were joking just how, like, dude, we're gonna see SMT just, like, waste, like, 20 hours before he actually, like, moves on with the main plot. But, like, they're joking. They mean fun when they say that in the chat, but it's like, God forbid a game lets you have fun, right? Like, I feel like if there's it's just so much. It's really, like, words can't really describe just, like, how, like, sucked in I was as soon as you punch like the first rock you see, the first hole you dig, and then you just light bulbs go off, and then like punching a lot of shit in Lagoon Layer, like you'll find Banandium gems digging through stuff too. They're not like everywhere, but you do find a lot of goodies trying to dig through stuff. So it is just this constant dopamine hit of just like, ooh, what if I just dig through here? Oh, look at that, it's a treasure chest. Ooh, look at that gold. Ooh, look at that, balloons, apple juice, apples, fossils, maps. Like, just... This is a game that rewards exploration. This is a game that, like, genuinely, like, rewards exploration on, like, a greater level than I feel Odyssey does. A lot of the comparisons and a lot of the stuff I'm going to say about Odyssey, like, Odyssey is one of my favorite Mario games of all time, and that's never really going to change, but kind of says something where I'm not even that deep into it. I'm not even to the good shit yet. I didn't even get Bananza transformations. I didn't free Pauline. I'm like 5 minutes into the main plot, 5 hours into just ripping apart Lagoon Layer as much as I can, but I think it kind of says something when I think I'm gonna like this game more than Odyssey. I think I already like it more than Odyssey, guys. And that's kind of saying something, because you know me, I'm one of the biggest Odyssey glazers out here on YouTube. And like, I'm like, not that far into Bananza. And I think the game might be better. I could be rushing it, could be premature, I don't know. I think they really refined just the core design elements from Odyssey, and they really molded it in a way that like makes it feel like DK, while still pretty much just evolving the 3D platforming genre. Because I'm kind of afraid, I'm a little afraid for how 3D platformers after Bananza are gonna do. Because like, this game, like, I'm especially curious with 3D Mario, because this is the same team as the Odyssey team. I don't think we're gonna wait too long for the next 3D Mario. I think we're gonna have a different team focus on that. But like, now Bananza, like, I do think Donkey Kong Bananza is gonna catch on. Like, this is a game that's easily gonna resonate with so many people when they play it. Because there's a reason why pretty much damn near every single news outlet gave it like actual 10 out of 10s. Nothing but rave reviews and high praises sung across the board from everyone. Even people who were like, they were like dogging on, like Nintendo's not perfect, right? Switch 2, the pricing, all that stuff, their policies with like, oh, if you mod your system, we could like brick it, and like, there's like a lot of things Nintendo has not done good with the Switch 2 generation, and they could have done better, right? People were like trying to detract from the Switch 2. And like, Mario Kart World doesn't help in justifying the Switch 2. Mario Kart World's good. I don't think it's the game that like really justifies the Switch 2's existence. That like, the type of game that like really pushes it, that like really helps give you a reason why you should get it. Donkey Kong Bananza is that reason. Bananza, it makes sense why they dropped Mario Kart World at launch with the system, because it's fucking Mario Kart. I get it. Donkey Kong Bananza though, this is that game that really justifies getting a Switch 2, creating the Switch 2 all on its own. Even when it was a Switch 1 game, like, just the raw design, just like the core design, is just so fucking strong. It is really strong. Like, words can't even describe just like how fun and how ingenious it is. That even how the game is just fun, even just bashing shit in. But it relates to just collecting everything. The game rewards exploration 5 times more than how Odyssey does, right? I almost don't want to say too much, just because you play it, you really do get it. Like, you get it when you play it, and like, everybody's been saying that. Like, this is a game that's gonna age remarkably well. I can already tell. Like, this game's gonna age so well for generations to come. Like, they really did just tweak and fine-tune Odyssey's structure, and it really is just super fun. But it would be sacrilegious to just say it's like, oh, it's just more of Odyssey. Like, this game like pretty much takes that formula, but it does its own thing through and through, and that's what makes it so cool. The fact it's a 3D Donkey Kong, it 11 years since Tropical Freeze for like a new Donkey Kong, and like waited like almost 30 years for like a new 3D DK game. So the fact this game went like 80 extra miles to just like give us like such a strong like single player experience. It feels really good. It feels surreal too, with all that, but also like they just announced this game like 3 months ago, and then like, oh, it's just coming a month after Switch 2 drops. Like, what? It's already here? I'm still shocked they didn't save this game for the holiday. This is like a good holiday title they could have saved. And breaking this shit, like I'm not doing justice. It doesn't help I don't have this scripted, but like it doesn't do justice just like to describe how fun it is to just play the game and worth. Because like one method I love just bashing rocks in is like rolling and then just punching while I'm rolling, and then I kind of spam the jump button, and he just like bounces back and forth in the rock structure, and when I'm jumping it just kind of ups. Dude, climbing upwards is like, it's like really funny. It's really fun to do in this game, but also just punch rolling back and forth and inside like stone structures. It's just really fun, dude. They really nailed like damn near every design element in this game. Collecting Banandium gems is fun, and one thing people had issues with Odyssey is like just like the value of moons too. Not just like the reward feedback loop, but how easy it is to get moons in the game, and like all these moons are supposed to be like the exact same value, even though like you have to go out of your way to go like to like the Tostarena ruins to get that moon, and then like the 5 moon shards. But you just walk into town, you jump on top of a building, and then the moon's just chilling right there, right? Or you hit an eagle. Like just like the skewed like value system for like how like moons are, because like all of them are really easy and they're kind of everywhere. Like it's pretty easy to just rack up on moons in this game. It's like kind of easy to rack up on Banandium gems in this game, especially if you're focused on just the main campaign, the main path, the main road. But you try to dig through like everything and anything, like you're not always gonna find a Banandium gem. Like you do find more when you dig and you go out of your way to explore these stages, but they don't feel as like just out in the blue easy to nab as Odyssey's moons. Like the game's not like it's not like hard, right? But you kind of have to work a little more just to find those extra Banandium gems. So I appreciate that too. And I think a lot of people who didn't like that with Odyssey are going to appreciate that more with Bananza. And even then, you don't find as many Banandium gems, you just find more fossils, treasure chests, gold, items, just a lot of other stuff that still benefits you and gives you a lot of other extra goodies and perks, which I want to play the game, dude. I want to get back to playing the game. Yeah, this low key, like I don't even know what other surprises this game's gonna have, because that's the other thing. Like just like the design elements and like some enemies and just the way like you find like items and Banandium, just like this game's gonna like I feel like this game's gonna surprise me, and going into it like I feel like I'm gonna get like plenty of surprises in store. And yet I'm still blown away. I'm still blown away. My expectations were way through the roof, and I'm still getting blown away and entertained on every level you could think of. Like this game is really this game fucks. This game doesn't slap. This game fucks. Hey, fucks. It is a really, really, really fun romp. God bless that this is DK's big return as just like having a brand new game. Thank God DK's like actually like I think this game's gonna sell. I do think this game is gonna be the reason people will get Switch 2s. Mario Kart will probably like still give the Switch 2. Like it's probably gonna sell really well in the grand scheme, because the people have their issues with Mario Kart World, but like it being Mario Kart, I still think this game's probably gonna sell like 20 to 30 million. I don't think it's gonna hit nearly as big of a high as 8 Deluxe's sales did. We're gonna need some like big like DLC or post game content. Like they're gonna have to like drop like DLC, right? But Bananza, I think, is gonna be like this. I think this is gonna be like the genuinely biggest like first big game that's gonna get people on the Switch 2. This is the game that's gonna actually like push it. You know what I mean? This is gonna be the Switch 2's like Breath of the Wild. Not like it is an open sandbox and the game is bigger than Odyssey. Oh, and that's the other thing too. That's the other cool thing about these worlds too, is that like the worlds are big, but the one landmass you see, that's not it. There's like multiple floors to each world. There's like 2 different floors in the Lagoon Layer. So it's just way more world for you to just dissect and dig through and explore. Just so much more room to just fuck around with. Oh, it's so fun. It's so fun, dude. It's so fun. It's just really fun. But like Breath of the Wild was like the big app for the Switch, even though it was a Wii U title. Like it's the fucking Wii U. Let's be honest here. But like Breath of the Wild was like the big reason why like that game was like that game like made the Switch for what it is. Like that game is synonymous with just how much people like think the Switch. They think Breath of the Wild. They think Mario Odyssey, Smash Ultimate, Animal Crossing New Horizons. I think Bananza's like the first like tentpole Switch 2 title. I think this is the title that's really gonna like define the Switch 2, if that makes any sense. But dude, I went on a thing on stream about like, don't say your like work in silence, don't say your goals. Like, you ever hear that statement? And it's because our brain gives us this little dopamine hit that like we feel this sense of satisfaction that like we work towards the goal, right? When all we did was just say it, we didn't actually work towards it. But our brain gives us that dopamine as if we did do the work. So I'm trying not to say too much about like what types of videos I want to do from here on out, right? Even though I've said it plenty of times before, but I haven't worked towards it, even though I have been busy and money issues and all that stuff. But it's mainly the big projects. It's like, if it's like bigger stuff, that's the kind of thing. That's why people say work in silence, so you don't fall into that trap of like, oh, I'm gonna do this or that, and then you just don't do it because you felt that fleeting sense of satisfaction when you said you were gonna do the thing, right? So I'm not gonna say the type of video I'm thinking of related to Bananza, right? But dude, impressions don't really do enough. I didn't even get the Bananza transformations. I didn't even get my knees deep into the water. I'm only up to the shins, and I'm like, this is actually so peak. 5 hours, I just mashed like crazy, breaking rocks, and I'm like, guys, this is game of the Expedition 33, Death Stranding 2. Go cry in the corner. You're about to lose game of the year to Funny Monkey. Those games are good, don't get me wrong. I'm not gonna try and start like a whole which deserves game of the year, but like a lot of the glazing for Bananza I think is really warranted. I really like, me talking about it doesn't do it justice. I really don't think it's gonna do justice. Like, let's just say, let's hope DoorDashing and my financial situation gets better soon. Let's hope it gets better soon, so I could do more of this YouTube shenanigans more. Let's at least hope for that. Guys, tell me your thoughts on Bananza in the comments too. Like, if you're not set on Switch 2, if you don't own Switch 2, let me know in the comments, because I want to know. It's like, I'm not saying like get the Switch 2 right now if you're still not sold, but like, let me know if Bananza at the very least is like kind of persuading you a little bit. Let me know like if Bananza's the one doing it, because I think like this is the game to do it. If you are playing the game, let me know. I want to mess around with DK Artist too. I caught it at the tail end of the stream, and like, you can do it with the Pro Controller, which is nice, but I was kind of fucking up pretty bad. I was like, wait, the orientation's off. Why is he tilting his head to the left? It's really funny though. Yeah, this game's gonna be a gem. It's gonna be a gem. It's like gonna be like a really big gem for the Switch 2's entire lifespan going forward. Hopefully it's gonna be the template for just 3D platformers, period. Because there's a lot to this game, man. There's movement, speed, moveset, core design for just every single collectible, pretty much. Forget the actual level design themselves, because these worlds are fucking massive, dude. They, like, I think Lagoon Layer, like, between both floors, it's pretty much like, it's like 3 times bigger than like the Wooded Kingdom in Odyssey, or what's like a better example? I guess Seaside Kingdom. Yeah, like 3-4 times. Yeah, it's like 3-4 times bigger than like the biggest worlds in Odyssey. And Lagoon Layer is probably not even the biggest world. Dude, I don't even know how many worlds there are going to be in this game. How many I low-key think there's going to be close to like 1,000 Banandium gems, because a lot of these worlds and layers, they got a lot. They got a lot of them. Okay, I'm gonna go. I could talk about this game to near death, even though I only played like technically the first 5 fucking minutes of like the actual terrain you're supposed to cover, even though I spent 5 hours in that terrain. Like, I'm gonna go, guys. Thank you for watching. Donkey Kong Bananza slaps really, really hard. That doesn't even begin to describe just how insanely good this game is. Stay super.
Yo, hey, 妹妹，嘿，我来呀！共和到哈哈呀！拉面，嘿，来面，来个面，共和再见呀！哈哈，拉面，烫手面，谢谢。